Welcome to Introvert Island, where we don't try to become extroverts. We just figure out how to survive in a world that was built for them. I'm your host, Megan. Have you ever tried to explain to someone why you're exhausted, and you can't even fully explain it yourself? Like, it wasn't one big thing. It was the fluorescent lights that felt a little too bright. The background music that no one else seemed to notice. The way someone's tone shifted slightly, and you couldn't stop thinking about it for the next 3 hours. And by the end of the day, you're completely wrecked. Neurologically productive, socially confusing. But when someone asks, "What happened? Are you okay?" You just say, "I'm fine, just tired." Because how do you explain that the world itself is just a lot? I've been there, more times than I can count. For years, I thought I was just bad at life, bad at people, bad at handling normal things that everyone else seemed to handle just fine. And then I found out I was an HSP, a highly sensitive person. And I thought that would explain everything. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Knowing you're an HSP is just the beginning. Because HSP isn't one single experience. The way I get overwhelmed might look completely different from the way you do. And if you don't know your specific type, you might be using the wrong tools to protect yourself. So today, we're going to figure that out. Okay, so researchers and clinicians who study high sensitivity generally look at it through 2 lenses. First, what sets you off? Second, how you respond. Let me break this down. The what sets you off side has 4 common sources. Number 1, sensory sensitivity. This is the classic one. Loud restaurants. Scratchy fabric tags, someone chewing too loudly, bright overhead lighting. If your nervous system is basically on high alert for anything physical in your environment, that's sensory. Number 2, emotional sensitivity. This one's sneakier. You walk into a room and you immediately know something is off. Someone's upset. There's tension between 2 people. The energy is heavy. You didn't read anyone's face or body language consciously. You just felt it. And now that feeling is yours too, whether you wanted it or not. Number 3, cognitive sensitivity. This is the overthinker's sensitivity. Too many decisions. Too much information. A comment someone made 3 weeks ago that you're still processing. Your brain doesn't just experience things. It files them, cross-references them, and keeps them open in background tabs. Forever. You know, like a normal person. Efficient? No. Thorough? Extremely. Number 4, environmental sensitivity. This is about context, crowded places, chaotic schedules, sudden changes to a plan you were already mentally prepared for. When the environment around you is unpredictable, your nervous system pays the price. Now, the second lens is how you respond. Some HSPs go quiet. They absorb everything internally, look calm on the outside, but are processing a million things underneath. Some HSPs respond immediately. They adjust, retreat, or speak up the moment something feels off. Some lead with empathy. They're the ones everyone goes to when they need to talk, because they genuinely feel what you feel. And some carry it all and crash later. The slow burnout that happens hours or even days after the overwhelming event. Most of us are some combination, but one usually leads. So here's one thing I want you to try. Not a formal test, just an honest check-in. Ask yourself 2 questions. 1. What drains me first? Is it sensory stuff? Sounds, light, texture, physical discomfort? Is it emotional stuff? Other people's moods, conflict, unspoken tension? Is it cognitive? Too many choices, too much information, conversations I can't stop replaying? Or is it environmental? Crowds, chaos, plans that keep changing? 2. When I'm overwhelmed, what do? Do I go quiet and disappear inside myself? Do I immediately try to fix or escape the situation? Do I start taking care of everyone else while secretly falling apart? Or do I hold it together in the moment and then crash completely once I'm alone? There's no wrong answer. And honestly, most of us are going to be like, all of the above. That's valid. But if you look closely, there's usually one source and one response pattern that comes up more than the others. That's your sensitivity profile. And once you know it, you can actually start building systems that work for you. Like, if you're mostly sensory, your recovery isn't about talking it out. It's about controlling your environment. Quiet rooms, headphones, dim lighting. If you're mostly emotional, you need space after social interactions. Not because you hate people, but because you literally absorbed their whole emotional world. That takes time to put down. If you're mostly cognitive, the answer isn't to think less. It's to give your brain a container, journaling, voice memos, a structured way to process so it stops running in circles at 2 a.m. If you're mostly environmental, transitions are your biggest energy drain. So protecting buffer time between things isn't laziness. It's survival. Some people call it overthinking. We call it preparation. For me, I'm mostly emotional and cognitive. I can handle a loud coffee shop. But if there's tension in the room, if someone seems upset and won't say why, my brain will not let that go. And once I understood that, I stopped trying to toughen up. I just built in more time to decompress after anything emotionally heavy. That small shift changed everything. So here's where I'll leave you. Think about the last time you felt genuinely overwhelmed. What started it? Was it something physical, emotional, informational, or about the environment you were in? That's your first clue. And then, pick one small thing you can actually change. Not a lifestyle overhaul, just one thing. Maybe it's wearing headphones in loud spaces. Maybe it's giving yourself an hour alone after any social plan, no exceptions. Maybe it's keeping a running voice note to dump thoughts into when your brain is too full. Small, specific, sustainable. Now I'd love to hear from you. Drop it in the comments. Which one is yours? Sensory, emotional, cognitive, or environmental? Or honestly, all 4. And if you've already figured out a system that works for you, share it. Because someone watching right now might need exactly that. It's quiet on the island, but you're not alone. See you on next one.